Madam Speaker, the President of the United States.
A traditional introduction of the president tonight to an untraditional joint address. From the sparse crowd limited and spaced out by COVID precautions, the masks and the women in the seats of power.
Madam Speaker, Madam Vice President, no president has ever said those words from this podium. No president has ever said those words, and it's about time.
President Biden appearing at the Capitol but speaking to the American people about moving forward.
Go get vaccinated, America.
Looking beyond the pandemic, the president pitching his plans for a jobs bill, imagining modernized roads and bridges and opportunity.
For too long, we've failed to use the most important word when it comes to meeting the climate crisis: jobs. 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 There is simply no reason why the blades for wind turbines can't be built in Pittsburgh instead of Beijing. No reason.
President Biden also making a pitch for the unity that he so far has not sparked in Washington, opening the door to compromise.
And I applaud a group of Republican senators who just put forward their own proposal. So let's get to work.
But saying doing nothing is not an option, and saying he'll pay for his plan with higher taxes on the wealthiest Americans.
I think you should be able to become a billionaire and a millionaire, but pay your fair share.
The president also setting a goal for passing police reform by next month, the anniversary of George Floyd's death.
We've all seen the knee of injustice on the neck of Black Americans. Now's our opportunity to make some real progress.
The address tonight coming in the Capitol that was the site of an attack on January 6th as members counted the votes for his election. President Biden telling Americans democracy survived, the country rose to fight the pandemic, but more work ahead to address both.
We've stared into the abyss of insurrection and autocracy, pandemic and pain, and we, the people, did not flinch.
Republicans tonight criticizing President Biden for his call to raise taxes and what he includes in infrastructure improvements beyond things like roads and bridges. Senator Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania tonight saying that President Biden had announced a, quote, costly expansion of the welfare state, and he criticized what he called a hyper-partisan approach to governing. He did, however, note again at the very end of his comments tonight that there are areas where the Republican senator and the Democratic president can work together. Live in the newsroom, I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC10 News. Jacqueline.
That, of course, would be ideal. Lauren, thank you. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott also delivered the official Republican response. He accused President Biden of going against his campaign promise of uniting the country.
Our nation is starving for more than empty platitudes. We need policies and progress that brings us closer together. But 3 months in, the actions of the president and his party are pulling us further and further apart.
The senator also used his response to talk about the Republican Party's vision for expanding opportunity and empowering working families.